Good afternoon, grade 9. Welcome to our lesson for this day, and our lesson is the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation in one variable x, and it is an equation that can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. When we say real numbers, yun yung mga rational numbers and irrational numbers. So, yung rational numbers, under doon yung mga fraction, mga decimals, mga whole numbers, natural numbers, and so on. And doon naman sa irrational numbers, yun yung mga symbol like square root. So, the standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Since a is not equal to 0, the degree of the polynomial ax squared plus bx plus c is 2. So, when we say degree of polynomial, that is the highest exponent in the term. So, para mas maintindihan, let's have these examples. So, first is to determine if the given equation is quadratic or not. So, first example, we have 3x plus y equals 9. So, bakit siya not quadratic? Kasi, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, kailangan ng degree of polynomial is 2. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, yung first term natin is walang exponent. So, kapag walang exponent, that is considered as 1. So, kailangan natin ay 2, kaya hindi yan quadratic equation. So, next, we have 11y squared minus y equals 7. So, bakit siya quadratic equation? Kung mapapansin nyo, do sa first term, we have yung ating exponent is 2. So, that is a quadratic. And next, we have 2x minus 5x cubed equals 0. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung ating exponent or yung highest exponent is 3. So, kailangan lang natin ay 2. So, that is not quadratic. Next, we have x squared over 3 minus 1 equals 8x. So, dito ay quadratic siya. Kahit na fraction siya, since sabi ko nga, real numbers ang pwedeng maging value ng a, b, and c. So, dito, ang exponent pa rin niya is still 2, kaya quadratic. Next, we have 7x minus, or 7z minus 1 raised to 2 plus 19 equals 0. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung nasa loob ng parenthesis na 7z minus 1 is kapag sinolve natin yan or kapag kinuha natin yung squared niyan, ay makukuha natin 49z squared minus 14z plus 1. So, still, ang exponent niya is 2, kaya quadratic. Next, we have to write the following quadratic equations in standard form and determine the corresponding values of a, b, and c. So, tandaan nyo yung ating standard quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, dito, we have the given or the first given, 11z or 11x squared minus x equals 7. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito sa solution, yung 11x minus x or 11x squared minus x equals 7, naging 11x squared minus x. Bakit naging negative na si 7? So, kasi dun sa equal sign, kailangan walang numbers na natitira dito maliban kay 0. So, since positive si 7, kapag tinranspose natin yan, magiging negative 7. Tandaan, kapag nililipat natin yung mga numbers, kung lalabas sa equal sign or ipapasok sa equal sign, napapalitan yung kanilang sign. So, from positive, naging negative. So, kaya yan. Ang ating standard form ay 11x squared minus x minus 7 equals 0. So, yung ating values of a, b, and c, paano nakuha? So, yung first term natin, which is yung ax squared, kailangan kung ano kasama ng x squared, siya ang magiging value ng a. So, dito sa ating example, we have 11x squared. So, anong kasama ng x squared? We have 11. Kaya, ang value ni a ay 11. Next, yung second term natin, yun yung plus bx. So, kung ano yung kasama ng x, yun yung magiging value ni B. So, dito, since walang kasama si X, ang meron lang tayo ay negative X. Kapag walang kasamang value, yung X, consider yan as 1. Kaya, ang ating value ni B ay negative 1. Next one, we have the value of C. Bakit negative 7? Kasi yung third term natin, which is dun sa standard form, ay positive C. So, kung ano yung number dito, siya yung magiging value ni C. So, since ito ay negative 7, ang value ni C ay negative 7. Naintindihan? So, next, we have 9y squared minus 1 equals 8y plus 16. So, ang gagawin muna natin ay to make it in standard form. So, i-arrange natin sila na kailangan walang matira dito sa after equal sign. So, copy 9y squared minus 1. Kaya, 9y squared minus 1. Then, since positive 8y, itatranspose natin siya, magiging from positive magiging negative 8y. And si positive 16, pag tinranspose natin siya, magiging negative 16. So, ito, since meron na tayong like terms, mapapansin nyo si negative 1 and negative 16. Kasi kailangan natin yung first term which is ax squared. So, dito, ang ating first term ay 9y squared and yung second term which is negative 8y. Ayan. And, since parehong sign ng negative 1 and negative 16, just add them and copy their sign. So, negative 1 plus negative 16 will give you negative 17. Then, wala nang natira dun sa after equal sign, kaya yan ay 0. So, this is the standard form of the equation. And, ano yung mga values ng A, B, and C? So, again, yung first term, kung ano kasama nung may exponent na 2, we have 9 or positive 9. And yung value ni B, yun yung sa second term, yung kasama nung Y, anong kasama niya? We have negative 8. Next, yun yung sa letter C or the third term, we have negative 17. And next example, we have 7x minus 1 squared. So, dito, from 7x minus 1, i-multiply natin sila separately. So, 7x minus 1 multiply by 7x minus 1. Sorry, mouse lang yung gamit ko pang sulat. So, using FOIL method, kung natatandaan nyo yung FOIL method, so F stands for first term, O stands for outer term, I stands for inner term, and L stands for last term. So, solve muna natin yung sa first term. Yung mga first term natin, we have 7x and 7x. So, kapag minultiply natin yan, 7 times 7 will give you 49. Kaya ito yung 49. And x times x will give you x squared. Bakit? Copy the variable x and add the exponent. So, since walang exponent to, consider as 1. So, 1 plus 1 will give you 2. Kaya ito ay 2. Next one, we have O or outer term. Yung mga nasa labas. So, we have 7x here again and negative 1. So, 7x times negative 1 will give you negative 7x. And next, we have inner term. So, yung inner term, yung mga dalawang nasa loob. So, we have negative 1 and positive 7x. Next, multiply natin sila. So, negative 1 times 7x will give you negative 7x. So, dito, ayan. So, we have negative 7x and negative 7x. So, combining like terms, just add them since pareho sila ng sign. So, negative 7x plus negative 7x will give you negative 14x. Ayan. And next, we have last term or yung letter L. Yung last term, ibig sabihin yan, yung dalawang last dun sa dalawang, yung dalawang nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, we have negative 1 and negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 1 sa multiplication kapag negative times negative will give you positive. Kaya negative 1 times negative 1, that is positive 1. Then, copy. Don't forget to write this one. So, baka makalimutan nyo. And, ngayon, combining like terms, we have here yung parehong number or ito yung sa term. Third term. And 1 plus 19 will give you 20. Then copy 49x squared minus 14x. So ito na yung ating standard form. Ngayon, since standard form, hanapin na natin yung values ng A, B, and C. So since 49x squared, ang value ni A ay 49. Kaya ito 49. Next, we have yung value ni B, negative 14x. So we have negative 14. And value ni C, we have positive 20. That's why it's 20. Next one. A solution to an equation is a value of the variable for which the equation is true. The set containing all of the solutions of an equation is called the solution set of the equation. So dito, titignan natin kung yung solution ba na nakuha natin ay na-satisfy niya yung equation. So that is, reminder, in this course, we will only deal with real number solutions. So, example, we have to verify the solution. Kung yung 9 ba is a solution to the quadratic equation x squared minus 13x plus 36 equals 0. So, since ang gagawin natin, kung ito yung solution niya, para ma-check natin na tama siya, so, lahat na makikita nating x dito ay palitan lang natin ng 9. So, just substitute, then, since 9, ayan, 9 squared na siya, then, negative 13 times x siya, so yung x magiging 9 ulit, then, copy plus 36 equals 0. So, solve muna natin siya. 9 squared will give you, 9 times 9 will give you 81. Then, minus 13 times 9. So, ilan? So, i-multiply natin siya. 13 times 9. So, 9 times 3 will give you 27. So, remainder, or 27, 7 carry 2. Then, 9 times 1 will give you 9, plus 2 will give you 11. So, meron tayong 117. Ayan. Then, plus 36. So, tingnan natin kung equal ba yan sa 0. Plus 36. Yan. So, since 81 minus 117 plus 36, unahin muna natin yung parehong sign since itong 81 ay positive. So, 81 plus 36 will give you, yan, isolve natin siya. 81 plus 36. 1 plus 6 will give you 7. 8 plus 3 will give you 11. So, since positive 117 minus, ito yun, minus negative, or minus 117. Since 117 minus 117 equals to 0. And kapag nag-equal siya sa 0, that is, nasatisfy niya yung ating solution. And, next, wait, erase ko muna siya. So, kung naiintindihan nyo, mas maganda. Pero kung hindi nyo, pwede nyo na mapanoorin to ulit. Next, we have negative 1 is not a solution to the quadratic equation. X squared negative 13x plus 36 equals 0 since eto, sinubstitute lang natin siya kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina. So, nung sinubstitute natin siya, from x squared naging negative 1 squared. Then, from negative 13x naging negative 13 times. Yung x, pinalitan natin siya ng negative 1. Then, copy plus 36. So, bakit siya hindi equals sa 0? So, isolve natin. Negative 1 times negative 1 will give you positive 1. And negative 13 times negative 1 will give you positive 13. Then, plus 36. Ayan. So, pasensya na. And 1 plus 13 will give you 14. Then, plus 36. Ayan. So, 14 plus 36, ilan? 50. So, since ito ay 50, hindi siya equal sa 0. Kaya, ang negative 1 ay hindi solution ng quadratic equation na x squared minus 13x plus 36 equals 0. So, yan. Hindi nyo nasatisfy. In writing a solution set, we use a pair of braces to denote a set and list down all of the solutions inside the pair of braces if at all possible. So, ayan. Kung ang quadratic equation ay merong two solutions, which is x sub 1 and x sub 2, then the solution set may be written as x sub 1 or x sub 2. For example, ang solutions dun sa quadratic equation ay 1 and 2. So, ilagay sa loob ng parenthesis ay 1, then comma, then 2. Next, we have if a quadratic equation has only one solution or x sub 1, then the solution set may be written as x sub 1. Or halimbawa, yung solution kanina na 9. So, ilalagay mo lang siya 9. Next, we have if a quadratic equation has no real solution, then the solution set may be written as yung dalawang braces or yan, yung symbol na yan yung empty set or null set. So, doon nagtatapos ang ating discussion. Keep in mind or remember these things. So, the standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. We will look for solution set in the set of real numbers. So, kung naintindihan nyo na, answer the following. Open your book, answer accuracy A and B, then basic application from page 6 to page 7. Pero kung hindi nyo pa naintindihan, just watch the video again and PM me or chat nyo ko kung may mga questions kayo. That's all for this day. Thank you and God bless.